And my cat is back to be on more videos. I guess he just wants to be involved. So we'll just take a quick little look at him. Also, I'm just going to quickly show you some of my father's art. If you'd like to see some of my late father's incredible, amazing art, Google the name Tristan Meinecke. That's Tristanmeinecke. We actually, after he died about several years afterwards, turned his house into an art gallery and had a really successful art show in Chicago. We even got a big write-up in the Chicago Tribune. So it was very satisfying. I thought it was going to snowball and he was going to become the famous artist that I always thought he would, but it never happened. There's some more art over here, but it's a little hard to see, and I've got some stuff hidden. But actually, I've got another piece right here. This is a piece that he created. He called it UFA, Unidentified Flying Anger. That's his joke name. He often gave joke names to pieces. Oh, I can show you more too. Nah, you know what? If you guys want to see more of the art, I'll make another video. But there's a video on YouTube of his art from the art show. It's not on my channel, but if you type in his name and art gallery or something like that, it probably will come up. We had a very successful opening night, but then it all eventually died, and that was the end of that. Anyway, I have two Naga decks that I showed in my collection. And I was trying to remember what the differences were, and I noticed that on one of them I put an R, and one of them I put a B, and I went, well, the R has got to be the ranged attack deck, so and I just scanned through it. I'm like, yep. So I'm like, what's the B? Because I'm thinking military, right? No, the B stood for battle. This is an aggressive attacking Naga deck versus the ranged attack deck. No, you cannot. What are you doing? No, what do you... There's something in here. I have to get it. Oh, I see. He sees the little... This thing attached, so he wants it. Of course. Goofy boy. All right, so I'm going to do the battle deck first, and then we'll do the ranged attack next time I make one of these times. We'll see. Oh, and real quickly, I also found in my loose collection of loose cards this Crane deck. It's probably just a starter deck that I didn't do anything with. I don't have anything marked on it, so. But I can show this at some point too if you guys would like to see it. I think it's just a basic starter deck though. Okay, I'm trying to put him in a chair and see if he'll sit here. He won't. I'm sure he won't do it, but we'll see. All right, so this is my Naga deck. One of my Naga decks. I had a lot of fun playing this. The ranged attack deck drove my friend crazy. He hated those ranged attacks because it just picks them off all day long. It was nuts. So the house is cool. See if I can get the good shot there, so you can. Those of you who don't know can read what it does. Heart of the Shinomen Forest. All right. Don't even know if I put this in order. We'll see. Naga Shigenja. Yeah, there's a good one for a battle deck. Well, about to add a 1F bonus to all Naga cards. That's why he's in the deck. So yeah, he's good. The Naga Warlord, of course. Big 3 force for 5 gold is a good rate. Compare that to the Shadowlands, though. My God. Anyway, Relish Naga Shigenja. Force equal to the number of forest cards you have in play. So, yeah, of course. He's good. Well, 7 cost is expensive, though. Damish, Naga Mountaineer. These are great looking cards, man. I just love how the Naga look. The green is so cool. Quamar, of course, but 14 gold is nuts, but how am I not going to put the Naga champion in my Naga battle deck, right? I mean, it's just a really, really good card. Expensive as can be, but whatever. Naga Abomination. Chi value equal to the number of Naga cards in play. Okay. So I do have some dueling in here, so why not? Another Naga Shigenja. Is that? Yeah, that's this guy. So he belongs up there. Shahadet. So obviously I have not put these in order yet. So that's a big Naga. Oh, experience 2 Naga Warlord unique. Okay. And then we have experienced version of Shahadet. Finally, I have the experienced and the experienced too. So that's cool. Isha, experienced, unique, tactician. So very, very powerful, even though initially just at one force. Ashamana, Naga youth. I'm trying to read it quickly, but now I don't need to do it. You can read it. You can see what it does. There's another Naga warlord, so we don't need to show him again. Another Ashamana. Was this another Ashamana? Whatever. Tausha, Naga commander. Nice, and another nice efficient card. You know, generating three gold is okay, and you can play for any of these guys 5 or less. Just bring them right in. Not concerned too much about honor. Not a big deal. Another Naga warlord, so 3 of them. Another Damish, we've had that guy already, so 3 of him. All right, Pearl Divers. 1 gold plus 1 gold per port that's in play. So I'm guessing I've got ports in here. Pearl Bed, Forest. Well, let me go slow because I know some of you want to read the cards. Sorry about that. All right, so then there's the Forest. Got several. I'm sure I have 3 forests in the deck. 1, 2, another Pearl Bed, another Forest. Of course, the small farm, so much better looking to me. Maybe the picture is better on the generic bordered one, but this card just looks better. It just feels better to play with these cards than with those generic looking cards. And I don't know, is that what led to the downfall of the game? Is that part of the reason the game lost interest? I don't know. I mean, it's probably the same. It's probably the same picture. I don't even remember for the small farm. Okay, I won't have that information now. So another Pearl Divers. Oh, no ports. Maybe no ports. Ningyo Retainer. Bow the Ningyo to straighten any 1 port Pearl Diver or Pearl Bed in play. Sure, that works. The Edge of the Shinomen Forest. Fortification. That's cool. It's nice. And then we have Forests of Shinomen for a region. No ranged attacks, maybe, yeah. Screw ranged attacks. We're Naga. What are we doing with ranged attacks? Plains Above Evil. Just a good buff for your guys. And then the River Delta. Just great looking cards. This game was so much about the look, and not just about how great the game was, but the look. And that was lost when that happened. That's just my opinion. I'm guessing most of you agree with me about that. The Tau of the Naga. So that's the Dynasty deck. Let me double check make sure this is all in order. All right, this was not in order either, but now it is. Okay, so Bountiful Harvest. All gold producing holdings produce 1 additional gold. Might not need that, but I thought it was cool, and so I put 2 in the deck. How many charge? 1, 2. 2 charge. I know it's really for Lion, but a 2F bonus is always a good thing. It played very well for me. I remember playing these decks a few times. Contentious terrain. You know, everything is just about buffing these guys, except when I run Confusion at Court, because I know that my opponent is probably going to be having the Imperial favor most of the time. I don't think I'll be getting it much, but you know, you never know. So 3 of those. Oh, there's the other contentious terrain. So, okay. It doesn't matter about the order. All right, counterattack. Everything about fighting, winning battles. Let's just go in there and bash them with this. And to my memory, this deck played pretty well against my friends. Deadly Ground. We've all lost contact with each other over the years, unfortunately. 1 double chi just because I have some dueling cards. So if I can give a guy double chi, there you go. This is the card that I don't know if I mentioned in another video, but someone who did really well at Gen Con with a Shadowlands deck. I said, oh, I thought that was like a B tier. And he said, just run Ijatsu Challenge. with those big cheese and force them to refuse the duel, and they lose 7 honor. And I'm like, oh, that sounds kind of neat. So I tried it in my Naga deck, and yeah, it's a really good card to play. Rallying Cry, of course, because I'm fighting and I don't want to be I don't want to be bowed afterwards. So 3 of those. Refugees, you got to have 3 refugees. Superior Tactics. All right, let me again. I'm going too fast. So there's Refugees, so you can read it, because I know that some people will be watching this for the first time. Like, what is this game? Refugees is a really, really good battle action card. All the red cards are your action cards. So Superior Tactics is an excellent card to play for battles. Test of Might. So another dueling, right? This is the Duel of Force. So that's a good card. You're going to run 3 of those, and those are so it's six dueling cards. That's enough. Scout for the 3 scouts, and for my followers, and a scouting team. I forget what it does. Bow and destroy this card to destroy any terrain card in play for this battle. Bow and destroy this card to cancel and negate the effects of any tactics card or use of tactician. Yeah, that's a good card. I like scouting team. Shahadet's Legion. Very cool. This is their guy, their head follower. So he's obviously all about ranged attacks, but that's okay. I have one in here. The Naga Guard, of course. Expensive 7, but 4 force follower. And I love this card. Look at how cool this card looks. Man, this follower has a 3F bonus while defending. I just put it in because I love it. I know this is more of an attacking deck, but that's just too cool looking. Naga Pearl Guardian. So 3 items. The Ancient Spear of the Naga. Expensive as all get out, but really, really good. Obviously no honor like the ancestral stuff. Ancient Armor of the Kamar. I think it's pronounced Kamar. Another very expensive card, but very, very, very cool too. And the Battle Standard of the Naga for 7. So 3 really expensive stuff. That's probably why I put Bountiful Harvest in, to help me pay for these expensive cards. That's my guess anyway. So my cat has left the chair. He was still sitting here after I finished putting this deck in order, but he's gone now. Actually, I have 3 cats, and they're all orange. So maybe you'll see the others on video at some point. Anyway, hope you check out my dad's art. You can just see a lot of it on Google Image. There is a Facebook page. My brother designed a web page for the art of Tristan Meineke. I think it's like tmeineke.com or something like that. I forget. It's been a long time since I've looked at it. I think he's changed it again too. He's changed it like multiple times. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this deck. I'm not sure which deck I'll do next. Maybe one of my other Phoenix decks, or maybe I'll do this Naga deck, or maybe something else. Talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.